It's been a while. It's going to be touch and go like this. I've got some interesting things. I've got more intellectual work put on me, but I also have family obligations. You folks who are, well, at least close in age to me, if you're like generation what? This is going to be X, maybe Y. When you're at that age, you have families, you have your own family and your own children you're raising, and now all of a sudden your parents have taken ill, both of them at the same time, and basically you are responsible for them and their well-being right now. So I'm in a situation like that, uh, and it's not even my family, not even my parents. My daughter's good, my family's strong, but it's someone who's become so dear to me. And see, when you get older, I'm a boomer, and other boomers or folks, hey, Kamoyo, other folks who need you in the neighborhood, they need you. And I'm the type, you sound out the alarm, I'm going to be there. That's it, I'm going to be there. And I'm helping a friend through a very serious situation. Everything is going to work out eventually. But in the meantime, there's a process and it is time consuming. And that's why you don't see me as often. Okay. But I'm not going to be on here that long either because this is my one day. I thought I have been trying to make a video since 9 this morning. It is lunchtime. Um, we were voting here, so my daughter busts in right before I'm getting ready to hit the button. I'm going to go vote. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. Who are you voting for? Oh, well, I might as well vote for bleep bleep. I said, yeah. She said, I looked at that thing. We think we got the mailers in the mail where we could, blot out who we wanted to vote for. She said, but let me tell you, Ma, I got up this morning and that energy just doesn't feel right. So I better get up and I go vote. I'm like, oh. So now you're using your senses and your sensitivities after all these years, after mama tried to pound it in you, use your intuition, you feel the energy, now it wakes you up. Scared to death for a while. So I would love to know. She runs out the door at that was at 9. Uh that was 9. Ah, thank you, Kimoyo. About 9:05, I get another call. I get a call. Hey sis, I need to do. Okay, baby, come on, drop by. 9:15. Here's another call. So I'm like, oh my goodness. So I was on the phone there for a good while, and there's another energy shift situation. Folks are calling now because they feel this energy shift. They don't know what it is. What it is that I'm picking up and I'm grounding myself from is a lot of fear. Other people's fears, not mine. They're not even my fears. Nothing's spooking me. I just got up this morning. And then, can you imagine just getting up and then feel this foreboding fear and it's not yours? That's what's happening. That's what's happening to folks who know me, folks who work with me, and of course, family. We just like, same thing happened. I was visiting relatives yesterday. Yeah, they were feeling it too. Yeah, this stuff runs in families. Don't let people lie to you. And no, you cannot not use your gift. Oh, I'm going to pray on it. It's so dynamic. Try it and see what happens to you when you don't use your gift. Um, well, while I'm here, I'm going to do a message. I'm going to pull it out of the Astro Dice that I use. So it's going to be a quick general message. What areas, where's the energy at right about now? Right now we have a moon in Aries, and I tell you, between the moon in Aries, Mercury in Aries, Chiron in Aries, what's on people's mind, what's on people's hearts coming right out the mouth. So ground yourself. So let's see what areas with of the zodiac of our charts. the energy is dominant in. This is dominant energy, okay? And we have, I have, okay. Doggone it, hold on again. It's, let's see, is this, oops, third house. I'm on my tablet. My laptop, oh, and my laptop died for good this morning. So now hold on a second. I need to, I have a node. I don't know for the life of me. I cannot, yeah. This is the node. Oh, right here. I'm thinking it's South Node, but lately I confused the two. So let me look it up. Let me look at the energy up in Pisces. Where's Pisces? Right there. Okay. Basically, what this means, if it's in South Node, that means we've been doing a lot of sleeping and doing a lot of delusioning, a lot of dreaming, a lot of sleeping, a lot of making up fantasies for ourselves to believe in. If it's North Node, it's time for us to start dreaming creatively. Hey, Charlie. Charlie. Let's see what. Oh, okay. Well, maybe this one's for you, dear. Hold on. Uh, I want to see an image. Come on. I need the image of the South Node. Oh, nope. Wait, wait, ho, ho, ho. I said South Node. This is North Node. Okay. So this is, oops, the opposite of that. Hold on a second. It's the North Node. This is key two. Okay, hold on a second. I know. If that's South Node, then this must be North Node. The hump is going to be, where is it? Hold on, I just had it in my hand. Okay, here we go. We're going to try it again. I'll tell myself the two little balls at the bottom are the feet. Okay, this is North Node, and the head is going to be the thumb. I just want to make sure. I'm going to check everything. North Node image. Yep, that's what we got. Okay. Why am I doing that? Basically, right now, because everything I think and everything I do these days, I'm backing it up. Hi, Joyce, with some type of concrete 3D confirmation. Yeah, because we're dealing with all kinds of deceptive energies, even me, coming our way this night. All right, so what we have third house. We're dealing with neighbors, siblings, short communications, and short trips. It is time for us to practice the North Node in Pisces. Meditation, get creative, lucid dreaming, chanting. We're going to be in a period where we're going to have to rely on our own psychic intuition. Okay. If it does, like I was telling a friend of mine, well, my call this morning, I'm feeling all of this. I just woke up feeling it. Okay. Why are you feeling that way? I don't know. I just don't know. I just woke up this way. Now, she hasn't called me back, but sometimes we're picking up other people's fears. Sometimes that sense of fear you have can be danger. There's a snake on her porch. I told her call animal control and call me back. She said I'm scared of snakes. I said me too. I'm not going out there. I said can't you just flush him away with a hose or pot of hot water? She said I am not going out there. Okay. So um, I'm waiting to hear from her. Okay. Uh, that could have been danger. Also, oh my God. I've got allergies. That's what's going on with my nose right about now. Between the energies and the allergies, it's eating me up right about now. Um, that feeling could also have been a warning. That feeling could also have been picking up other people's energies. But it has rained in her area as heavily as it has rained in mine. And I still think it's just one of the garden snakes who live in the ground who's been flooded and lost his home. But she's going to call somebody. So when she gets through with her snake problem, we have a nice, interesting conversation to resume. Because what is happening? Oh, excuse me. I can't stand this. Oh, boy, my nose, my nose, my nose, my nose. Um, let's try this. There's nothing in my nose other than what's supposed to be in there. um, we're going through a period right about now. It's becoming more intense. The energies are becoming much more intense, and we don't really know what to do with them. And guess what? These energies don't care if you're psychically developed or not. They don't care if you're spiritually ready. They're here. And Palo Santo. Um, you're gonna have to deal with that. How do you deal with that? By grounding yourself. And when I say ground yourself, I may be thinking about just going outside on the grass and just walk outside barefoot on your grass, especially if it's wet, and just stand there for a few minutes. Grab a hold of some wood. It's best when you can go out in your with your bare feet and just touch your wooden floors. Just stand there for a minute, or sit there for on the floor for a minute. Ground yourself. What you can also do is to sit down again or lay down and imagine you are a part of the earth. For some of you, just imagine you're just part of the earth, just laid out there, and you have grass growing out of you and stuff like that. I know it sounds silly, but I think you could handle that better than imagining you are moving into the center of the earth and merging with the earth being. Okay, so or go hug a tree, anything it takes, anything, or your pet. Anything that deals with nature, get your hands and arms wrapped around, or stand on it, or sit on it, and for a few minutes, even if it's just 10 minutes, do that. Because there's nothing we can do about the energies. It's all we have to do for us. Now, where was I? All of that is coming out of the North Node in Pisces. We're going to really have to make sure that we're stable. It's as simple as that. Emotionally stable. Sage and Palo Alto was a good thing to do too, if you want to smell it. It's a beautiful, uplifting smell. Put that over there. Okay, now let's see what the cards have to say about this combination here. Um, did I say third house deals with short trips, families, correspondence, probably email and text messages. Um, your friends too. I forgot friends. Okay, let's see what's going on. And while I'm here, before I get into the reading, let me hit everybody with 528 hertz. Okay, I'm gonna send some love energy your way. Okay. No, Joyce, I'm not answering any questions today because I am so far behind. I have been away for a while. Um, and I have to catch up. Believe it or not, I'm beginning to schedule my readings because they're so universal right about now. Universal. You're welcome, darling. I hope you just suck that 528 hertz up. Now, about our, this is going to be our message from the Astro Tarot. What is it? What is the message? Third house, North Node in Pisces. Shali, is it Shale or Shali? Did I make sense to you? Ah, my Camellia King is gone. Okay. 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 All right. About grounding and using your dreams and your. Oh, there you are. Okay. Now we're going to see what the Astro Tarot message is. What are the details? Or how can we apply these lucid dreams? Chant your mantras. Manifest. Mhm. Do some magic. Let me say this about magic. What Westerners call magic, the Easterners call science, spiritual science. Okay, overall energy. Ah, this is the Hierophant. It deals with society. It can also deal with the, okay, write them down, Charlie. Um, it can deal with religion. But you see, the symbol is of this one person lording over, well, not lording over, two underlings, students, um, staffers, or priests, or pope and the priests. Okay? This is the card of someone in charge of an entire society, an entire organization, and the decree is going out. So let's see what the decree is going to be about. Legacy. Now, this, he could also be the CEO of a corporation, a mega corporation, not just a small company. Fortune 100. Ah, trying to become successful, trying to maintain the status of a high reputation, someone with a very high reputation, someone who is calling and rallying around the troops. We really have to work on our brand now. So we really have to work on our image. That tells me somebody's got an image that they have it sucks. Now it could be the church working on its image after all these lawsuits. You know, some of these are um, some parishes have been closed to be merged because of the bankruptcies. Oh yeah, I forgot. Pisces, also religion, Christian. Hmm. That, yeah. This is a decision that's being made. This is interesting. This looks like it's turning into a reading on the church. Okay, look at this. Decision has to be made based on the information that has recently come to light. That Ace of Swords, and it's very sharp. That information in the future is changing how the way the entire organization is organized. I know my English teacher would drop, she would like flunk me for that statement. But this is about a 360-degree, well, it could be 180, major change in how religious institutions and organizations are going to act. I was wondering about being organized. Well, being organized, but this seems to be mostly behavior. We'll see. There's a settlement that's being offered, or there's a small offer. I don't know why it's so small by the Knight of Cups. on the situation. It could be an offering to settlements in those lawsuits. Settlements. But of course, what is being settled and what is being offered is nothing that'll balance off the harm that has been done. Now, I've just said religious institution. This can also be educational, education system, hospital systems. Yeah, and for me, the state, local governments, all of the above. Hmm. And your Fortune 100 companies, corporations. So, evidently, there's been some damage done. I guess, do we have to check the newspapers again? The newspapers, the news streams to see what's going on. High anxiety here. Hold up. There's a layer here I'm missing, and I feel it. I need to. I'm going to go back to that Hierophant. I need to clarify something. I need to find out exactly what it is, okay? Because ever get a tugging in your ear? You didn't say this. You didn't say. Well, what is it that I didn't say? Hmm. That's what I'm experiencing right now. Yeah, even though my eye, ears, and nose are catching hell from allergies. I'm fine, Joe. How are you? How are you? Um, what is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant? Okay, hold on a second. Oh, the rider just popped out. Literally, like she's like the Knight of Wands, galloping all over the place. Oh, congratulations, y'all. Congrats. Who's the Hierophant in the rider? Who's the Hierophant in the rider? What is there? Oh, this organization now it's getting specific. Seems to be moving away, leaving the state. Oh, 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 oh. What is it you want to tell me? Cards are trying to jump out, but they changed their mind. What is it? Um, somebody. Oh, this is headquarters. Anchored. Somebody is. Do I have this right? Let me see. No. Somebody is lifting the anchor and moving as a means to avoid something. This is wishful thinking on their part. This is a shrewd move. It's very shrewd. Now, I tell you, it could be the church because what's happening here is our parishes are being closed and merging with other parishes. That's because of the bankruptcy thing, and they're trying to save money. Combine, it's ugly. Um, but they got to pay these people that have been hurt by the church their money too. And they need to pay them in money, and they need to pay them in some emotional, spiritual support. New hospital. Oh, okay, Joe. Yes, yes. Oh, you know what, folks? This might be the church. I'm going back to the church again because there was a promise of everlasting love that was withheld. It was closed up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hmm. And this was exposed. This is sex going on. That's the church. Or whatever institution is also involved in such things. Okay, let me put this back here. Now we know who it is. This is actually the church. Let me put this over here. All right, so there's a lot of anxiety. You know what? I bet the parishioners are anxious too because when I say they're closing down the parishes and moving them and merging them, I'm talking about they're closing down the churches and they're moving them out of the neighborhood to one that's nearby. But in my town, they're not that nearby, which could be causing a lot of anxiety to the parishioners. Now, here we have the Queen of Wands. She could be in charge of the move, or she could be the one ordering the move, as in judge ordering the move. But she's a mover and shaker. But you know what? She is also my card for abusive sex. There's withdrawal. There's withdrawal. And that's funny. There's a concern, and check this out, folks. There's a concern that the women may withdraw from the church. I did not expect to get on here. I never know what these cards are going to show me from day to day. Oh, court ordered. So there is a court order. There is an official order. Yeah, and folks are trying to make plans for the future. Some this okay. I'm going back and forth here. The Hierophant can symbolize the church. The Hierophant can also symbolize an institution or some type of organization, social organization. But for right now, this is blowing my mind because this Three of Wands here, this is someone who has planted, this is a merchant who has planted seeds and sent his ships across the ocean or across the waterways to trade with the people from the other countries. And he's waiting for the ships to come in. And if you apply that to, yeah, you can apply that to the church, Catholic Church, because there's Rome, the Vatican. Um, I'm picking up that some of these priests have also been transferred. Mm, did I do enough? I put a lot into this. And let me show you what this looks like. I do not know where this came from this morning. I'm going to have to go check the news. Usually, when you have those abuse cases, instead, what they would do to assuage, to appease the people who have been hurt, send in the Knight of Cups. And it's like the Knight of Cups sometimes is very shady, and the settlement or resolution is not necessarily a good one. And in this case, this Three of Wands could be just transferring the guilty priest out of the parish or to close the parish completely. Um, and this card here, the Seven of Pentacles, is that I've put a lot of effort in this. Do I want to put any more in this? That sounds like what management would be thinking. Okay. And I don't know how big that problem is. Do you remember it's on Netflix? Uh, I cannot I have so much of a mental block with that situation. It was about the murder of a nun, and this is terrible. I really blocked some stuff out with that. Um, oh, where's the phone? Uh, who was mysterious? She was murdered straight off the bat. It's a cold case, and where she was stationed was at Institute of Notre Dame High School, which is not that well. It wasn't that far from here. Back in the 60s, late 60s, early 70s, I know because I played intramural high school basketball there. I was being represented by my high school, and hold on, murdered nun, Catonsville. I knew I was about 15 at the time, and yeah, no, not IND. Oops, excuse me, not IND. Keogh, Archbishop Keogh, 69. Somebody placed her in a garbage dump. Uh, Murder of Catherine Sesnick. What was The Keepers? That's the movie. The Keepers. It's on. Is it still on Netflix? And let me tell you something. I may have mentioned this before. It was around that time. We walked in to play basketball that afternoon. I'm with a whole team of girls. Walked through the double doors, and all of a sudden, it felt like something was closing in. And that was a modern high school compared to ours. It looks like it was something off the turn of the century, like 1800s and 1900s, which it was. But they had lights, they had lockers, and they had wide corridors. We had hallways. They had corridors, and they had all track lights and things. Not floodlights on the ceiling, so you could have all these lights. And they had brand new shiny lockers, 2 levels, floor to ceiling. And I mean, I'm like, the messages was confusing. I'm seeing all this light. There's no shadow. I'm with these girls. Why am I so afraid? Went to play ball. I couldn't make a daggone shot. Could not make a basket. I could not play. So finally, I told my team captain, I gotta go. She said, "What is it? I'm tired." Well, you're gonna leave just because you're tired? Come on. And I said, Smitty, I just can't. I gotta go. Okay, Carol. Okay, just go. I couldn't stay in that place past a half an hour, and I did not know why. Now, some 40, 50 years later, oh my God, that's why. That's why. Um, all kinds of spirits up in there. All kinds. I wouldn't, as a 15-year-old, I didn't know what it was. I just know the place didn't feel right, and I wanted to get out of there fast, 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 fast. I didn't put any spiritual or psychic thing to that. I was a kid. I didn't know anything about this stuff then. I know I just felt some things, saw some things, and heard some things, and that was absolutely normal to me and everybody in my family, and that was it. Nothing special. I just didn't want to be there. And maybe that's coming back up in the news again, or maybe it already has and did not make the news. But that very well could be what I'm picking up. But still, no, that whole Pisces thing is about church too. I see. I blocked that out. I left the Catholic Church 50 years ago, but there's still Catholic Church in me. Okay, it's still there. So I just add my Buddhism and my Hinduism and my Ekacharism and whatever my spiritual science added on top. Okay, um, that's just I know giving me the heebie-jeebies now. Still, oh yeah, yeah. Because now, as weird as it is, I'm living in that neighborhood. I'm interacting at that. My doctors are down there. My daughter's doctors are down there. If there's an emergency, we go down there. And it has a gray aura to it. I don't care how bright the sun is, it is gray. Another reason I just moved right on back in the hood. I understand these demons much better. Yeah. Here we have the um, and they don't bother me. They just walk on by. I kid you not. Okay. Anxiety and feeling very, very unsure. There is a great difficulty in trying to come back as a solid, emotionally whole individual from something like this. And even this has even affected some of the people in who are in the church, in the not just the congregation or the laity, but the priesthood itself. They're having serious problems with this. Did I tell you I had a distant cousin who was a priest? And we're of a certain color, a certain group. Yeah, we African Americans, plus a whole lot of other stuff. And the only other African American priest there at the time, he hated his guts. And I'm looking at the. All you have to do if you want to send him into some type of psychotic frenzy is to mention that other priest's name. And this usually calm, stately gentleman that I've a family member. I said, "What happened? What is it about him?" He never told. But a few years, I was in high school. He's grown. He's a few years older than me. If he saw me doing this, oh my God, caught me in the market one day. Now you know the only savior you have is okay, Jesus Christ. Yes, of course, I understand that. Okay. To this day, uh, um, that other priest that he hated was shot by a young man who went to his school. Moving right along, I wonder why. Now we now we know. Yeah, because here's the problem. That is the ultimate betrayal when you send your children to a place that is supposed to be safe. We were always taught that the safest place in the world, no one could hurt you in church. Then we heard about a few women who gotten raped in church. So that, I was a kid. Now we talking 13, 14. Me. Okay, that checked off that place. Not going there. But so the emotional betrayal, they can't get over it. Is this the end of the church? I guess as we know it, and people are leaving. This is the Five of Pentacles, and what that's the church behind it. That's a church, and the people are walking away empty-handed. That's wow. That's why I don't know. Well, we're gonna keep watching the news. Yeah, yeah. I walked through the Camillo. I walked down that hall, that corridor. Excuse me. They didn't have halls. We had hallways in our old school. It was like 200 years old then. These people, they was a new school for the 1970s. New. They had corridors. Scared to death. I thought it was stage fright because I knew I was gonna have to play. That was, and then I'm sitting up in stacks, and it's really getting on me. Oh my God! I just got took 3 buses to get away from that place to get home. Okay. Anyway, um, so what we have here, this is going to be something huge. It looks like it's for the Catholic Church, for the Catholic Church, and maybe this whole thing is going to be for the institution that you were told would be a place of everlasting love that has betrayed you. It gave you the other stuff, what you did not want. They gave you pain when they were to have offered you, given you love. So all of this. is, that might be marriage too, but we're talking about Pisces, so it's going to be marriage would be on the Libra. So we're talking about Pisces. Spiritual institutions, not just the church, but spiritual institutions that promised you the love that you needed, and who have betrayed you, are going to really go through some serious, not just scrutiny. I don't see exposure. I see them running for the hills. They're running for the hills. And what is happening is so many people have withdrawn from them and have left them behind. And now people are talking. And so they're closing up shop and they're gone. That's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. And that's interesting. That is what's to see at the bottom of the deck. Oh, the bottom of the deck, the tower. Everything's falling down. And whoo, look. Whoa. Okay, hold on. And then I'm gonna get off here. The tower. Everything's falling apart. Escape. Moving fast, fast, fast. This could also be officially to take the situation, to take it down. These are official documents. These could be court documents sent to move forward to take an institution down completely. And some of those institutions, mm, some of those institutions have the attack was on the women and the children, and it's been exposed, and that's why they're running. That's why they're running. Now we hear about the children that were under attack and assaulted, but no one talks about the women, the nuns, the lay women, the lay people, laity. For those of you who don't know, they are the civilians in the church. They come and help the volunteers. They're the laity. They support the priesthood. All I can say is, wow, folks, I just thought this was going to be a quickie so that I could talk about Kendrick Lamar and Drake. But guess what? That's so heavy. I guess I'll talk to them about tomorrow. Okay. Okay. And I have also, I'm going to wrap this up. I have two mini readings I did earlier this week. I think I did that Friday or Saturday. I couldn't even get them. I just read them as notes to myself. I started to read them. Something came up, and this is it must have been Friday. This is what Monday afternoon. I'm just easing in a reading real quick because I know I'm going to be called. I have to be free. I'm on call. That's what it is. Grand Madam's on call. Carol's on call. Um, to get that into you. And the topic is why are women so aggressively being pushed forward to the forefront, financial independence, leadership roles in every aspect of life, just pushed. I said I'm a baby boomer. I am a child of the women's liberation movement. I was there. And it was step by step. Yeah, you had your women burning your bras. That did not have any effect like it's having now. And it's like some women got jobs. Some educational restrictions were kind of lifted or made it so that women could come in because there were places that banks allowed women accounts. You couldn't have a savings or checking account if you were a woman. You definitely couldn't have a credit card. But this is before the credit cards, okay? Not too much long after women started banking, there came the credit card, okay? Um, they gave me hell trying to buy my first car. Uh, and they're still not too long ago gave my girlfriend hell trying to buy her son's car. Not now, dear, not now. Um, because she made the mistake of bringing her husband. She was the breadwinner in the family. She's the one with the moolah. But they didn't want her signature. They wanted him to sign the loan for the kid. I told her I would have gotten up and gone to another dealer. I would have. Um, but all of that seems to be, I don't know what. It seems to be, is it cropping back up? I don't think it's cropping back up. This might be to finish what has been started 50 years ago. Maybe that's what it is, but it still feels like we're on a deadline. So I have those two, they're like 2 minute and 3 minute things. They're mini micro reads. Check them out after this. And I think that's it. I'm going to again say, I'll see you when I see you, folks, because like I said, I'm on call right now. Um, Someone I really care about is ill, and I'm gonna be there. We're gonna get through this mess, okay? Much love to you, folks. I have missed you, and now I've got to figure out how to end this because I have no idea how to turn this tablet off after I've been recording. But bear with me. See you tomorrow, maybe. Nope, that's a share. I'm not sharing this. I'm going home. Well, nope. I'll keep pushing buttons till I find the stop button on this thing. So that ain't it. What's this? Nope, that's not it. Mm-mm. Done. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm spending time trying to turn the damn thing off, and there's nothing. Yes.